Hello students, we are back again as I remind you about, as explained to you the texts, before now, and I'd like to remind you about the questions. Where was the tennis competition held? Number 2, why did Bob get an ice cream? Number 3, how many ice creams did Bob buy? These are the questions. As you say, these are the questions. We will try to listen together to these.
Listen and read the story. Then answer the questions.
On Wednesday afternoon, we had a surprise. Tomorrow, we're all going to Southport, said Rod Border. There's a tennis competition. It's a big event. You'll see some of the best players in the world. Who's playing? Bashir asked Rod. Rod replied, well, Haytham Blewett and Khalil Ibrahim will be there. At dinner that evening, everyone talked about the tennis competition. Bashir was very excited. I used to watch a lot of tennis. It's my favourite sport, I said. Game, 4 set, plaster, cried the referee. The two players had been on the court for almost 3 hours. It was very hot, and they both looked exhausted. I felt exhausted too. I'd like a break, I thought. I decided to get an ice cream to cool down. Will you get me one too? Bashir asked. And me, said Paul. Me too, added Hans from behind me. Looks like you have a few ice creams to buy, Bob, said Rod. Since you're going, I'll have one too. He handed me some money. I sighed and walked away. I had to queue for a long time to buy the ice creams. I was worried. I didn't want to miss the match. I paid the ice cream seller and hurried back. I looked for Bashir and the others, but I couldn't see them. The ice creams were beginning to melt. Then I saw Rod. He was standing up. Bob, over here, he shouted. I climbed the steps towards him. Then, on the last step, I tripped. The ice creams flew into the air. They landed on Rod. Rod wiped the ice cream off his face. He was smiling. Next time, I'd like to eat it, not wear it. Bashir was laughing. So was everyone else. Why me? I said. Why do these things always happen to me?
Okay, great, very nice, excellent. Okay, let's answer the questions and write it in your notebooks, please. As you see, we have some answers here. Okay, question number 1 is answer. Where are they going to? Southport. Number 2, he was trying to hot and he wanted to cool down. Number 3, 5-1 for himself and 1 each for Bashir, Powell, Hans, and Root. Okay, these are the answers of the questions as I told you about them. Okay, let's remind you about the questions again. Okay, we have about 3 questions. Where was the tennis? زي ما قلنا أين هي tennis competition held؟ وين أقيمت؟ اللي هو Southport. Okay, why did Bob get an ice cream? لماذا بوب كان يريد الايس كريم؟ down cold or something else، يعني بيبرد الحرارة. Okay, how many ice creams did Bob buy? Okay, yes, as you see, we have Southport اللي هي منطقة اسمها Southport. He was tired، كان متعبا، too hot، ساخنا جدا، and he wanted to، وأراد cool down. cool down بمعنى يدير عملية تبريد للحرارة. Number 3، 5 كانت 5، يعني عدد الآيس كريم كان 5. 1 for himself، واحدة له، and 1 each for، وكل واحدة لبشير، باول، Hans, and Roach. Okay. Yes, these are the questions and answers. Okay, now after that, as you see in the bottom here, we have now do exercises A to D on pages 42 and 43 on the workbook. As you see, we have now الآن do exercises دير تمرينات A to D من A إلى D on pages اللي هي صفحات 42 and 43 42 43 of the workbook اللي هو كتاب الواجب. Okay, thank you so much indeed for your participation. Try to send your notes, okay, about each point. Thank you so much indeed. See you. Goodbye. Bye bye.